Hey everyone, my name is Hema and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know I've been gone from this channel for a really long time and there are a few reasons for it which we'll discuss some other time. But one of the major reasons I've been away from YouTube and all kinds of social media is because of a few things that took a toll on my mental health. And I decided to take an indefinite break from all social media in general till I felt like myself again. And if this is something you go through as well, then I hope today's video cheers you up because it's a good old stationery haul. But it's not just any stationery haul, it's a self-care stationery haul. Well, kind of. Before we start, let me give you my usual disclaimer that this is not a very big haul because you guys probably know by now that I'm trying to shop more mindfully. The other disclaimer is that everything you see in the haul, I haven't purchased it all together. I have been accumulating it since my last stationery haul, which was in April of this year. So I've been collecting this stuff you'll see in the video since the last 5 months. And with that, let's get started with the video. The very first thing in my self-care stationery haul is this Evolve Self 90-day journal from the brand The Positive Store. I purchased this back in May this year and I just never ended up actually using it, but that's okay because I'm planning on using this to track the last 90 days of this year starting from 1st of October, which also happens to be my birthday month. The journal came in really good packaging, very sturdy box, no damage at all. It also came with this really pretty tie-dye cloth pouch which is so cute honestly, and I also love that the packaging is so eco-friendly. Cardboard box, cloth pouch, and the planner itself is also made of vegan leather, which is amazing and makes me really happy being a vegan and someone who cares about the environment. It also came with this handwritten note which is so thoughtful and sweet. I'm gonna hold on to this because I'm absolutely a sucker for anything that's handwritten. They really do live up to the name of their brand. They really are a positive store, quite literally. The journal is available in 3 color variants: black, grey and ivory. The one that I have here is the grey one and I really like how it looks. It looks really smart, very minimalistic, very chic looking. Like I mentioned, it's very eco-friendly. It's made of vegan leather. It also comes with a free pen that's also made out of paper, and it has a bunch of coriander seeds in it that you can just plant whenever you're done using the pen, which is again so thoughtful. The journal has a pen loop to hold on to your pen, which is quite handy, and it also comes with an elastic band to hold it shut. The cover just says Evolve Self in really pretty gold lettering, which is very nice and low-key, very minimalistic. Inside the journal, you also have a bunch of freebies like this bookmark with a quote on it. I honestly have no idea what this is. And my favorite are these cute little award certificates that you can give to someone or even to yourself. They're so sweet and they would cheer anyone up. Inside the journal, you obviously have space to write your name. An author's note that you can pause this video and read if you want to. There's a guide on how to use this journal, which is really important because you don't want to invest your money in it and just be clueless on how to actually use it. At the top left corner, you have the date tracker, and beside it you write the date. Below it on the left side, you have a space for time blocking your day from 6 AM to 9 PM. Beside it, you write what you're grateful for the day, what would make the day awesome, and your daily affirmation. You also have an inspiring quote at the bottom for each day. On the right page, you have space to write what you failed at, your top 3 achievements, and what you learned that day. Each day also has like a unique challenge or a task. At the bottom you have the space to write notes and ideas. At the very end you have a habit tracker for the 5 main habits that you want to track throughout your 90 days journey. On the next page here you have the space to write down the 5 habits that you want to really focus on and follow throughout the 90 days. Make sure that these habits are something that really personally resonate with you. After that you have the actual journal. As you can see, see the pages have been numbered from 1 to 90 for all the 90 days that you're going to be using this journal for. One thing that I did not like about the time blocker is that it's not very flexible, because not everyone's day or night looks the same, and it's not supposed to either. So the fact that it only allows the user to time block from 6 am to 9 pm feels very restrictive to me. As for the questions on the left page, I feel like it would be nice to fill these at the beginning of the day so that you can start the day on a happy, positive and hopeful note. As for the ones on the right page, these seem more appropriate for filling at the end of the day, right before you go to bed, so that you can sleep knowing you spent your day well, did something productive and enriching. The daily task is different for all the 90 days, which is pretty cool. The journal also comes with this ribbon that you can use as a bookmark to navigate easily to the page that you're currently using, which is in addition to the freebie bookmark that you get with the journal. At the end of every 15 days, you have a fortnightly reflection, which I think is the best part of this journal. You can see that whoever made it put in a lot of thought and intention behind it. The fortnightly reflection has space to sum up your fortnight in 3 words. Write down your 3 biggest wins. Note down the habits that you followed the most and the ones that you followed the least. You can write down how you're going to reward yourself for the habits that you followed the most, as well as how you can improve on the habits that you followed the least. And then there's space to write down your biggest lessons and takeaways from that fortnight. We all need a little reset button to get a chance at a fresh start from time to time, and I love that this journal uses a half monthly mark to do just that. On the right page, you again have some fun activities for each fortnight, like completing an incomplete doodle, creating your vision board, drawing a picture with your eyes closed, creating a business plan for something you always wanted to do, writing down a problem and giving 30 different solutions to it, and mind mapping your life. At the end of the journal, you also have a lot of dotted pages for writing notes, thoughts, journaling, art journaling, making mood boards, or anything you want to do really, and there's plenty of them. And with that, we come to the end of the journal review. I'm really excited to use this. I will try and keep you guys updated of how I'm using it, and at the end of the year, maybe we can do a check-in of whether the journal made a difference, whether I found it useful or not. The journal prompts, habit trackers and activities in the journal are actually designed to help you stay disciplined, accountable, and just be a better version of yourself by the end of the 90 days. Moving on, the next product, or a bunch of products really, are from Odd Giraffe. Odd Giraffe is one of my favorite stationery brands. I love their products. So when I saw that they had come out with a gratitude journal, I obviously had to purchase it. Along with the gratitude journal, I also purchased a few other things like a journal, obviously some stickers, which I want to show you guys first. The very first thing is this really pretty constellation notebook. It's so aesthetic. I had to have it as soon as I saw it. It's really tiny. I'm guessing that this is a B6 size. The product is called the Connect the Dots journal. It has 64 plain pages in it, and the quality of pages is also great. It's 100 GSM paper. This retails for 299 rupees on their website, which is definitely on the expensive side for such a tiny notebook, but it's okay to splurge sometimes if you really like something, right? Right? Next, I got some more of their wellness stickers. If you guys have seen my stationery haul from December 2020, you've already seen these stickers. I got one more packet because I love these stickers, and you can never have enough stickers in life, right? These retail for 129 bucks for 2 sheets of stickers. Next, I got 2 of their new sticker sheets. One has these alphabets in different fonts that I thought would be really cool for journaling or even art journaling. The letters look like you cut them out of newspapers and magazines. It's got a very scrapbook-like aesthetic, which I love. You get 2 sheets of stickers again in this pack, one with a white background and one with a black one. These again retail for 129 bucks as well. The other sticker sheet that I got is called Make It Fun sticker set. Again, this has 2 sticker sheets in the set with these really cute feel-good illustrations on it, which also cost 129 bucks. Next, we come to the gratitude journal, which is what I actually wanted to purchase. The rest of the stuff just got added to the cart because I am still a shopaholic at heart. Now, I love keeping a gratitude journal. I've never really used a pre-designed gratitude journal before. I usually just do my gratitude journaling in a normal notebook. The one that I'm currently using is just this ordinary notebook that I DIY'd and jazzed up myself. It just had this plain grey cover, and I put some of these moon phase stickers on it that I got ages ago from AliExpress, and I wrote gratitude on it with like a whiteout correction pen. You can see that the ink on it has come off in some places, but I still love it. I have quite a lot of pages left on this one, so after I'm done with this, I'm really excited to try out the new one that I got from Odd Giraffe. Coming to the Odd Giraffe journal, it came in this very pretty box. It's not a hardcover box, so I'm not sure if I can use it for storage, but I feel like I could still probably find some use for it. Again, the packing that the journal came with is really good. There was no damage at all. The journal is so beautiful, so stunning and aesthetic. It's very light, almost beige shade of yellow, and says 365 days of gratitude on the cover. It's got some beautiful flowers around it that kind of look like pressed flowers, and it gives it such a pretty look. Again, I love that it's so minimalistic in its vibe. At the back, there's more flowers and just the logo of the brand. The journal also comes with an elastic band to keep it securely shut. Inside the journal, there's space to write your name. What I found rather odd is that it says this planner belongs to when it's clearly not a planner. So I just feel like they recycled their planner page for the journal. Now I know it's a very small nitpick, but this just feels like a bit of lazy work. Next, you have a dotted page to write down anything. Next, you have this page to make little vision board, which I thought was a really great addition to a gratitude journal. You can use it to stick pictures, stickers, or just write down your description of how you envision your ideal self. On the right, there's a whole page with various categories to list down what makes you happy, like people, memories, lessons, places, material things, and others. Next, again, you have a whole page to write down how you see yourself growing this year. What do you plan to learn, accomplish, do, and achieve in terms of your personal growth or even professional growth, or both, whatever's important to you. Next, you have a quick guide on how to use this journal. Like I said before, this is really important because you don't want to buy something and then just feel stuck because you really don't know how to use it. The next 3 pages are full of gratitude prompts, which personally I am really grateful for. I always struggle with gratitude journaling because sometimes it just feels repetitive to write about the same basic stuff that you're grateful for, because I just feel like I'm just saying the same stuff over and over. So I love the fact that they have 3 whole pages of ideas on what you can write about in the journal. Coming to the actual journal, each side of the page has space for 2 days of journal entries, and it's undated, so you can start any time of the year. You don't have to wait for the first day of January to use this. In between the gratitude journal entries, you also have fun, positive tasks and activities, and a whole page to write reflections. Each journal entry starts with the date, daily affirmations for the day, and 3 things that you're grateful for that day. First 2 entries are supposed to be filled in the morning before you start your day, which is why there's this tiny sun symbol beside it. And at the end of the day before going to bed, you write down about the amazing things that happened on that day, which is why you see a tiny little moon beside the question. You can take a look at the quick guide to pretty much see how the journal is supposed to look after you've filled in the entries. The journal also comes with a ribbon bookmark as well as a tiny paper pocket at the back, which I again forgot to film for you guys. I'm so sorry. You can use the pocket to store stickers, or if you're the sort of person like me who loves to store small memorabilia like tickets, restaurant bills, chocolate wrappers, all kinds of stuff that reminds you of a specific person or a memory that you're grateful for, then you can use it for that as well. Is it even a stationery haul if I don't buy at least one sticker book? Keeping up with the self-care, self-love theme, I also bought the newly launched Pipsticks So Many Feelings sticker book from Amazon. If you've been around this channel, you already know about my love for Pipstick sticker books. I already have the previous 2 sticker books from their collections, which is the So Many Stickers and So Many Planner Stickers sticker book. So when I saw that they launched a 3rd sticker book, I obviously had to go and buy it. It's a compulsion, you guys. I can't even help it. You can see it's exactly the same size and style as the previous ones, and the quality of stickers is pretty amazing as well. I got this off of Amazon for 776 rupees back in August. Currently, the last I checked, it is available for a slightly reduced price of 750ish rupees on Amazon. So if you like it, you can get it at a better deal than I did. I have already said this before, the price for these sticker books keep fluctuating all the time, so you can just add it to your cart or your wish list and keep checking for a discounted price till you get one. The sticker book has even more stickers than its predecessors, 2,700 of them to be specific, which is honestly a lot of stickers for just 700 something bucks. The theme of the sticker book is feelings, all kinds of feelings and emotions, be it positive ones or negative ones. It's a pretty cool sticker book to use as a mood tracker actually, and you'll be able to use one book for a lot of years, even if you use one sticker for each day as a mood tracker, so it's a pretty sweet deal. Personally, I feel like I won't have to repurchase this for a really long time. One sticker book would easily suffice me for a couple of years at least, even with the insane amount of stickers I use on a daily basis. So I feel like it's a really awesome deal. The next item in the stationery haul is this really pretty notebook that I got from this brand called the Art Loom. It's an Indian brand and this is the very first time I was trying out any of their products. They have a collection of really cute notebooks, and for a hardcover notebook with good quality paper, the price was quite good. As you can see, the cover is stunning. It's got like a tropical theme going on with the bird and the leaves. It says "Be inspired" at the top, and the particular shade of pink is my absolute favorite. I instantly fell in love with the notebook as soon as I saw it on their website. Inside there's a fancy page to write your name and everything, and then you just have your regular ruled pages with space to write the date at the top, which is exactly the format that I needed. You can use this for anything really, for school or college or your job, or just as a gratitude journal or any kind of note taking. I got the notebook back in August for 320 rupees and the shipping came absolutely free, which was a pretty amazing deal. The quality of pages is really good. The binding is good as well. It's quite sturdy and aesthetic at the same time. I will leave a link to the notebook in the description box if I can find it. The next item in the haul is again a pack of stickers. Please don't judge me, you guys know I have a sticker collection problem. I promise it's just one of the 4 things that I'm crazy about collecting. Stickers just make me so happy. Owning them, looking at them and using them is my way of self-care. Speaking of happy, this is exactly the theme of the stickers as well. They're called the Instant Happy Planner stickers. They're from a brand called Sourcebooks, which I don't think is an Indian brand, but even so they are quite reasonably priced. The price keeps fluctuating on Amazon, which is where I got these from, and I got them for 314 rupees, which for a pack of 450 stickers is not a bad deal at all. They're also pretty good quality and the illustrations on them are very cute. The only problem that I had with the sticker set is that the illustrations tend to get a bit repetitive, but it's not that big of an issue because they still really are cute. The next product in the self-care stationery haul is one of my favorite things that I have bought, which is a color by number coloring book. Okay, let me preface this by telling you guys that I absolutely love classical art, Renaissance art, expressionist paintings. I love all of it. I'm an absolute art hoe and this book has some of my most favorite paintings of all time. It's a pretty simple concept. At the bottom you have all these shades that are supposed to go in the artwork. All you have to do is make the shades match the one given here at the bottom. You'll also see that it has some numbers and alphabets on it. That's basically the code assigned to each color, and then the artwork on the page has these number codes on it. But basically all you're supposed to do is fill in the color corresponding with the number code in the picture. There's number codes in each and every empty space you see in this photo. I'm just gonna give you guys a flip through of all the artwork in this book. It has some of the best paintings like The Scream, The Great Wave, Girl with the Pearl Earring, some of Van Gogh's artworks, and the Viva La Vida painting. It's actually called Liberty Leading the People, but I just call it the Viva La Vida painting because it's the album art for Coldplay's album of the same name. If you're a Coldplay fan, then you know. Painting and coloring is such a calming activity, and it reminds me of simpler times of my childhood because I loved coloring books as a kid. And coloring also helps me focus and unwind and even just distract myself from negative thoughts. At the end of the book, you have photos of what the completed artworks are supposed to look like, and they look beautiful, so I can't wait to finish all of them and see what they look like. I got this book from Amazon as well, and it was available for 359 rupees at the time when I bought it, which was in June. The last item in the haul, I got these custom stickers from an Instagram store called Cuddle Doodle Store. She charged charges $499 for 30 custom stickers. The shipping was free and she also gave me some extra stickers which was quite cool. These BoJack Horseman stickers are the ones that I got for free, which is amazing because I love BoJack Horseman. Then these Virgo stickers, including the one that she used to seal the packet, are also the ones that I got for free. The ones that I got made from her are these. I got all the designs from Pinterest and I just sent her the image. I will quickly show all of them to you, and if you're a Harry Styles, Taylor Swift or Zayn fan too and understand the song references, then give me a shout out in the comments because you, my bestie, have impeccable taste in music. Quality of stickers is really good. It's good quality paper. I'm not sure if it's waterproof, but they definitely will stick around, pun intended, for quite some time I believe, because the paper is glossy and almost sort of plasticky, so I don't think they will get spoiled very easily, which is quite nice. You can DM her any illustrations that you like, even your own pictures or of your loved ones, and she can convert them into stickers for you. All the illustrations that I got made are from Pinterest, like I said, and I will try and make a Pinterest board of as many of them as I can find and post a link in the description box if you want the same ones that I got. And that's it. That brings us to the end of the stationery haul. If you liked the video, then please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite item from the haul and we can nerd out over it together. I will try not to disappear again for the next 5 months and hopefully see you guys soon in the next video. Love you. Take care. Bye.